on it. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what this ends up actually being. Your gateways in his wall, and then it lost like 2 or 3 times in a row, and we're like, I don't know if we're gonna see something that crazy coming out here, but I don't know, maybe we'll see. So he is gonna just go into the standard Twilight Council follow-up, as Max said, where SOS is going to be going for the 4-stalker pressure, and we'll actually catch a stalker out in the open here, which is extremely good for SOS in this situation. I don't know if he got a battery up in time. Looks like there is one, but there's no actual units here. It's just the 2 sentries, and that alone is definitely not going to be able to defend this 4-stalker push.
Yeah, I mean, the stalkers do not have to respect the sentries one bit, and so yeah, I mean, this is going to be tough because both the sentries... Oh, he misclicked, actually, and shot the stalker. That was miss micro there.
We'll be able to get this. This is a pretty decent early pressure coming out from SOS right now. The battery was also killed as well, so that means, like I said, the sentry could easily get targeted by this double adept right here, and he might even just go past, like I said, into the main base. Will choose to go for that. Turns on the... Oh, actually, sort of turns on the sentry, but one of the Eps got stuck there, but starts now going on for those.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good here. He's really kind of dictating the pace of this game. 2 adepts, if the shots are synced up, will one-shot a probe. I say synced up because
faster, and then you can really just bulldoze a couple minutes later. And this is going to be really, I think, the story of what SOS is going to try to do this game. He's just going to get this 3rd base tried and set up, and get those couple extra gateways going, wait for blink, and he's going to probably send it across and pressure the 3rd of Macsed. I mean, Macsed is trying to do a little bit of pressure over here. We'll do the double adept in the natural as well to help kind of give his stalker some space, and we'll actually force a cancel on the 3rd base. So that's it, and now he's still behind 10 workers. It's like, oh man, things are, it's tough for the Macsed world right now, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good. Angle here, if he just moves down, well, I guess he wants to wait for the rest of the stalkers, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, he could even technically just blink on these units if he really wanted to, because he can just one-shot at this point, but...
It could be hard to tell how many they have, just right off the bat.
Yeah, choosing to go the safe route, will blink down to kill off that forward battery. There is still another one on the back end, though, so overcharge is still possible. Macsed is doing a great job defending this, honestly. I kind of expected the units from SOS to just be too overwhelming from SOS. Just continually draw attention to the right, throw adepts over to the left. A couple of stalkers finally getting left from Macsed to help deal with that a little bit. But he still doesn't know where that pylon is, if there even is a pylon at all. Tries just, okay, 2 stalkers on the natural, and then rest of the stuff at the 3rd base. But then that means you just keep slowly dying to the adepts all the time. This is also super awkward as he loses the immortals on the rally out as he was moving across the map. I mean, this is the big problem here.
That might be fatal.
Yeah.
What happened there? I mean, losing the immortals like that is brutal. And look at this, SOS just weaves and bobs. This very well could be the killing blow.
Oh, what an arc as well.
Yeah.
Spreads out all over Macsed's side of the map. Pushes right through. The battery's going to get overcharged, but SOS already targeting it down, and that is the GG. Yeah, he was definitely in a very rough point at that part of the game anyway, so yeah, even with those 2 more.
Yeah, TY killing it in the casting game here. Hopefully we get a game 3, otherwise this might be a very short day of casting for us.
Like this, where you then followed up with a random thing of like DTs or Robo or something. It's something that you don't really see as much anymore in PvP. It's definitely still volatile. It's something that can absolutely slaughter a Protoss that's completely unprepared, but...
I will say it seems like both sides have deflected each other pretty well here. It doesn't seem like SOS can get much done. 2 Oracles can negate the efficacy of the battery, and so he can come in and basically really start killing it here, and this is going to be really bad here for SOS.
The good old 2 Oracle into win strategy is being used to its maximum effect. From Macsed.
Nothing too substantial has happened here. It does seem like SOS maybe, I don't know, like less than 5% behind, if that makes sense. Like it's a game that could still go either way.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, I love SOS.
That's actually not too bad, so that's going to still be fine. The battery's there, so ends up being good. But yes, I mean, that's such an awesome play. That is the kind of stuff you want to see out of SOS, although this double Oracle also haven't yet. And it really depends on if the opponent expected it or not. Does he just get a normally timed Robo and keep the Observer home, or does it get sent across the map? Right now, the Oracle detection is across the map. The Observer is going to start, or is going to spawn here, but the Stalkers are all on the other side of the map, so this could get some absolutely insane damage done if Macsed doesn't react instantly. And he does get the pull off, but like I said, he's already got maybe, I think that was 4 or 5 probes with that one DT. He's able to just get right out scot-free. And he gets a nice little choke point trying to be made with the gateway. The Disruptors do fire their shots, get on top of a couple of those Zealots, but there's still quite a lot
Right.
here from Macsed being able to deny a lot of these units. SOS getting kind of still stuck in a weird choke point here. The Colossus is an insanely strange choice as well, as he's trying to hunker down, but that gets sniped off as well. And Macsed, I mean, kind of ignoring what I was talking about before where he lost all momentum, he's actually got full momentum here now, completely breaking through this third base.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I think, yeah, okay, it's over. GG Mac lost here. That we get a crazy game like that last one here. SOS and Macsed both looking so good. Again, Macsed.
Huge style where he just gets, there's 2 extra gateways and it's just complete.
Yeah, nicely done. And so, sorted here.
What's interesting is that SOS actually has 2 batteries at the natural here. I don't know if he maybe saw something that scared him to think that there was some sort of one base all in. Well, now that you just go for 1 or 2 oracles straight into Blink as the Stargate opener in PvP. But, oh, that was actually really weird. The Phoenix lifted up an Adept on the map, but then it shaded across and we like saw the graviton.
There's 3 Phoenixes.
33 probes!
33 probes.
Holy crap, that's
I see
crazy.
3 everywhere. We're going full Bible code in here. I'm like, what do all the numbers mean? Yeah, so, you know, SOS just going to try to use these Phoenixes to see what he can get done. And he's actually going to get the Oracle. Good kill over there. Not exactly what I was expecting. Looks like he also tries
to go Immortals as well to help bolster the ground army while things get going as well. But double Adept again, still get this whole series has been just 2 Adepts getting into mineral lines nonstop. This is kind of insane. Like, I don't know how these players keep getting Adepts in the mineral lines. My player, the third base for some reason, would love it if he just goes over to the right, would have a free Nexus cancel really. SOS is not prepared for a move like that whatsoever, but he's continually going to just try and poke into this third base. SOS might accidentally show Macsed where this 4th base is if he pushes him in the wrong direction, but Macsed will be running away at this point because this army is huge from SOS. It's like such a beefy composition overall.
Look at those 4 Archons just leading the charge down here. He is going to drive them away.
The Immortals also will get hit by them as well. The charge slots get evaporated.
It's a feature of the game. The StarCraft 2 is very clumpy in the way that the units bunch up. It's like you even just see it highlighted right here with the Stasis Ward. It's like the punish for area of effect, damage, spells, whatever is huge.
Yeah. Luckily, it didn't seem like Macsed blinked into that. Oh, geez, coming in with the rest of his army, actually. He wants to make use of this moment here, completely drawing SOS out from his defenses, and it might actually be pretty decent for him as he had a huge charge lot swell there. The Phoenix actually were able to kill off the War Prism, so that's massive for SOS here to deny any Warpins coming in to reinforce this, and now that will really turn the tide here for SOS as a huge charge lot Warpin swarmed Macsed's army.
Smaller army?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I keep seeing back up, but I think he could actually come in here with a killing blow. Oh, oh my God, the War Prism, yuck!
Yeah.
Flies right over it, it's just like batted out of the air by the Archons.
Nothing gonna happen with that one. I mean, luckily he's got a defender's advantage anyway with the Warpin, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal, but actually, SOS doesn't have a War Prism of his own here, so he's not in this mix as well.
Observer.
Yeah, that's a huge play. He's got
I
Phoenix.
down.
He's got Phoenix as well that could even deny the Observer, but it looks like he's not actually doing it, right? Okay, that's the first, but
Yeah.
regardless, gets the 4th base. Macsed is in just a super awkward position here. His army is just not well equipped to deal with. I'm going to be very surprised if this game ends up going much longer to really see that benefit, because, I mean, how do you attack into this army with Macsed's situation right now? He's got a couple of Stalkers and Zealots against an entirely well-mixed Stalker or Zealot Immortal Archon army. It's like super crazy to be able to even push up into this base, and he's completely losing it for free, essentially. Max has got almost nothing left.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Stalkers. It's always a bad sign when there's just Stalkers left over. That means, because they're kind of always the last unit to die. So there it is, GG, SOS wins.